Another awesome matchup here. Awesome matchup. Seahawks at 49ers. 49ers, all right, favored by 6 at home, over and under 47. They played on Thursday night, of course, have a little extra time. Seahawks came off that overtime win against the Bucs. How about this, Mike? Underdogs are 1-9 straight up on Sunday Night Football this season. Oakland, Monday Night Football, sorry, I said Sunday Night. Monday Night Football this season. Oakland was the only week 1 was the only win of the year. So that's a little interesting tidbit. But either way, Seahawks, 49ers, class of the NFC there, two teams that we both look at as being dangerous. I'm excited for this one. This is the best, I think, Monday Night Football game we've had all year, and I get to watch my buddy Kyle Shanahan and the 49er attack. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, I've been on Seattle all year long, and they keep bailing me out. And even though last week it took a last-minute missed field goal to keep the Seahawks from winning
bastard.
And not covering,
you lucky
and then the down
bastard.
in overtime.
That killed me. Make the freaking field goal. Jeez.
That was great. It was such a weird feeling. Like, I want, we picked Seattle to win. Yeah. Both of us did, right? So, yeah, okay, make the field goal. No, don't make the field goal because there's still a chance to cover the 5.5 points, and it played out perfectly when the Seahawks got the touchdown in overtime. I think the Seahawks are going to win this game straight up. I really do. And it's time. The 49ers aren't going to run the table. They're going to lose at some point. They got some tough games coming up, and we'll hear all the bullshit on the back end about how, it's a good thing that we lost. It's never a good thing to lose, but you have to find a way to make it a positive so you can move forward. I just think it's time. And the Seahawks know this team very well. And Russell Wilson, prime time, he's going to step up in a big spot. They know the stadium. They're not going to be intimidated. I think they've been anxious for this chance to show that they can compete with the 49ers. This is their first chance to play them. They play them again in Seattle later this year. I love this game. I think it's going to be a great Monday night game.
Yep.
And I like the Seahawks to win the game. And I like the Seahawks to win the game with one of those scores that makes us say, what about these 49ers? I think it's going to be 23-13 Seattle over San Francisco.
Wow. I'm going to whoop your ass in these picks this week. I could just feel it. I'm excited. Man, no way am I going with the Seahawks in this one. Not with that defense this year. Not against this 49ers offense.
They can't catch Russell Wilson.
Yeah, right, they can. Have you seen this front four? I mean, Nick Bosa, him, D Ford, the rest of that crew, I do think they can. I do. I think they can give this Seahawks offense a tough time in all facets. There's too much on Russell Wilson's shoulder to make it all happen anyways, and this is not the kind of team I think he can take over against. Also, Kyle Shanahan has shown when he has an offense that's physically able to match up with the Seahawks, he knows how to this Pete Carroll defense up. He did it in Atlanta. He's always given Pete Carroll some issues as far as that's concerned. And I think he's going to give them issues this week. I think they win this game 31-21. I still think the 49ers are special. The 49ers are going to lose at some point. I get that. But I don't think the Seahawks are the team this year to do that. I still worry about the Seahawks defense, as we're seeing. I mean, last week, the Bucs went up and down the field. A lot of teams are going up and down the field on the Seahawks all year. And now you got to play a 49ers team where you really have to worry about stopping the run. And the Seahawks can't play pass defense. And Joe Staley's back on the offensive line. And I just don't think it's a good matchup for the Seahawks. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. But I think the 49ers are a class above the Seahawks here. And I'm going 31-21 49ers.
All right. Well, I just there's something about the Seahawks.
Yeah,
there's something about this matchup.
They're ballers.
There's something about this. Yeah, and again, it's one night. It's one night. And I feel like it's fallen the 49ers' way so many times this year. It's just time for it to not fall their way. This is not a team that's going to go undefeated. The loss is going to come at some point. I'm probably going to pick them to lose every week until they do lose, because at some point they have to. I hope they just go ahead and lose this week so I can go back to picking them to win, because one of the things we learned this year, you don't pick against the San Francisco 49ers because they will kick your ass if they do.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.